Good evening, sweet ones. How y'all doing? Happy full moon. How are these energies treating you? These energies are intense. They're bringing up some intense emotions, intense feelings. This is like a final karmic release, if you will, sweet ones. And it's going to be intense, and it's going to get more intense after the solstice. Allow whatever to surface and arise. Love it through it. Love yourself through it. Humanity has been trained, sweet ones, when they don't know what to do or what to feel, to react, to step into a space of fear. And because they don't know what to do and they don't know what to feel to the circumstances that they're presented with, oftentimes they, you, me, we step into a space of doubt, insecurity, worry, stress, fear, victimization, depression. The list could go on and on. Somebody messaged me earlier and asked me, is it worth it? And it's like, is what worth it, sweet one? Is it worth all the pain and all the heartbreak? Hi, sweethearts, how you doing? Big hugs and blessings. And my response was this: yes, it is worth it. Sweet ones, when you can really become present with this that is coming up, the emotions that are presenting itself. And it's really easy for the human aspect of ourselves to react, to get defensive, to say it's not me. And it's really easy to come on social media and sit there and say it's all a reflection of self, it's a mirror. The heartache is real, sweet ones. The pain is very real to the human aspect because we've been trained for it to be real. Am I diminishing it? Absolutely not. The journey is not one for the weak of heart. It's not one for the faint of heart. But it is for those of us that refuse to believe that love is not the end all and the be all that it is. There's a burning in our soul and in our hearts that won't let us succumb. And no matter how challenging, how difficult, how painful and full of anguish that arises from past experiences and past lives and past memories, it cannot in any way keep you down unless you allow it to keep you down. You hear me, you hear us, especially me, say love is the healer. It's easy to sit here and say, love yourself through it. But it's much more challenging for the human aspect to do that when they feel all alone. When they feel into the depths of the anguish that they can't climb out of it. And yet that's exactly where you need to be to climb out of it. Love is the only thing that will ever save you. Opening your heart is the greatest challenge you will ever come across in any journey, any lifetime, in any experience. Where the human has been trained to not have faith, Your soul knows nothing but faith. Faith in the truth of the trust you behold. And that trust is the Creator. Is your very breath. Much is coming up, sweet ones. Allow yourselves to feel the pain, the anguish, whatever is being presented. Because that will get you through this space of time right now that is bringing up a whole lot of stuff to be released. There is nothing greater in this moment right now than the light that is bathing Earth and all of humanity. It is bathing each of you with grace, mercy, and an unexplainable loving energy that will heal you of anything and everything that you're holding within you. When you can trust in that love that Twitter pates your heart, that guides your every moment, regardless of what this outside world says, regardless of what your family or anybody else says, when you can trust in that love, there's nothing that can ever come between it. There is nothing that can harm it. There is nothing that can break it. And the anguish and the pain and the heartbreak that you have experienced up to this moment truly will seem worth it. You have to experience what love is not in order to understand what love is. You have to learn to be without the very thing that your heart desires. You have to learn to love not having it. You have to learn to be okay with not having it. And you certainly have to learn to be happy without it before you will ever manifest it. And that's what makes the pain and the anguish and the heartbreak and every experience deemed or labeled as that up to this point worth it. Because love is your Savior. There's nothing else in this world that will save you. And the only way through that is to surrender to your heart, to the unseen, the unheard, and the unknown. And when you allow the unknown to guide your every breath, the unknowable becomes the knowable one. And glory is bestowed for eternity. And that's where you're at. And that's what these energies are doing for each of you. So I really encourage you, sweethearts, to love whatever arises. And know that faith is the truth of the trust you behold. And nothing can take that faith away. I'm holding you in eternal peace, grace, love, abundance, miracles, and blessings, sweet ones. For all those who need a hug today, here's 1,000 of them. I love you. Have a great night. Bye-bye now.